Hey everyone, Brennan here. I'm going to give a quick rundown of summoners, NPCs, villains, and their summons. So this was a add-on that was requested in Creed's Codex Arcane Secrets of the Summoners. People were wondering if there was a way to get some of these subclasses and the summon class itself built into a easy-to-use NPC for their games. So, building these as creatures that you could go ahead and add to the game easily. That's what we've got here. I'm going to run through some highlights. And we've got enhanced creatures, which gives you a template here on quick ways to adjust and vary the CR based on using that enhancement feature from the summoner. The mental formulations were built out into stat blocks to make these easy and similar to run as things you've seen. There's a handful of skeletons that I added if you wanted to play more of a necromancer or have an enemy like the big bad evil guy that's also a necromancer and you need some creatures for that. A few options. So we got the skulker, the rogues, dive in, dive out. We've got the Bone Caller, a more magic-based artillery, and then we have the Protector, a little bit stronger, beefier, and designed to protect its allies, and so not really be the target, but at the same time keeping the target safe. Then I went through and built out the Summoner. So we've got Apprentice all the way up through, in this case, like a named villain, Caesar the Decayer. We've got some basic summons here pulling on being able to bring forth some of those mental formulations or something similar and kind of ramping up from there. So you jump over to the Adept and then we get to the Archon. This is again based off of that more martial-based summoner subclass. The Convergent with being a bit more of that wild card. Hive Mind having multiple creatures, and Horrifier kind of merging with their summon. Shadow really playing with the darkness there. Evolutionist with being able to kind of modify that summon on how that functions. We've got the Colossus with being that gargantuan. I did make this a small humanoid. And then we have Caesar the Decayer, which has a lair and legendary actions and full on just BBEG. This is a CR25. And then we have the Spirit, which was that Warlock subclass that was added. And again, this one was also built out into a full-blown stat blocks. These all include not only the common lore, but some lore that you can find out through like a history or insight check on this particular one, the tactics that are detailed out for these creatures, sample encounters and loot, plot hooks, and then there are also some skill check encounters that are added. One of my favorite ones was on the Protector with sort of this armored caravan escort mission where if you fail, different things happen. In this case, with that second failure, one of the players, whoever rolled, takes that a couple arrows to the chest, taking damage, and if they fail that dexterity saving throw, actually get knocked off the caravan, taking more damage, and then you get into that interesting sort of situation where they might have to use some utility spells or some sort of means of trying to catch back up and get on this thing before they get overwhelmed. The players kind of all surging together to kind of protect and help this person. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and hope you're having a kick-ass day. I will talk to you soon. Take care, everyone.